On 13th March 2006, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as part of his world tour, conducted the Healers Initiation Convention in St. Louis, Missouri, USA, where healers' initiation are multifold, not only for the receiver, but also for the initiated healer. When we become useful for humanity, the existence always showers back to us. On the context of how the dharmic actions do indeed reduce our karma, and Supreme Founder of Hinduism had previously given the beautiful example that if somebody comes to him with stomach problems, and if that person does annadan, and for example, feeds 100 children, then his karma will just disappear because of the expansion of his being. The same way, when we bring others closer to Guru and they get healed or saved, then our karmas also get burned. On 30th March 2008, on this day, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism continued on the series of addresses and initiations from the Shiva Sutras, the techniques that were given by Shiva himself to Devi for her enlightenment. In Adi Kailasa, Bengaladinam, thousands of people gathered in order to attend to the discourse and to receive the darshan of the Nijavatar of Paramashiva, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, with each of them bringing books to be autographed, malas to be blessed, requesting healing blessings for themselves, and also carrying lists of their relatives' names that needed Supreme Founder of healing, etc. Supreme Founder of Hinduism attended tirelessly to each and everyone on that day. Also, Supreme Founder of Hinduism was conducting the Life Bliss Technology Convention in Adi Kailasa. The Life Bliss Technology was a free one-year residential program offered by Dhyanapidam in India for youth aged between 18 and 30. The thrust of the program was to help youth from all types of social economic backgrounds to become self-supporting and confident in facing life and excelling in whatever field they may decide to choose. On 13th March 2009, Supreme Founder of Hinduism Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam conducted the convention in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Kalpataru is a word that originates from the Sanskrit language with kalpa, meaning wishing, of taru, meaning tree. People from all walks of life, locally and from abroad, attended the program. And Kalpataru is one such convention where the qualification of the seekers is irrelevant. It is purely from the compassion and powers of the Guru that he blesses the pure intention of the delegates to manifest into reality. On 13th March 2010, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Kailasa Department of Information Broadcasting, in collaboration with Sri Kailasa United Nations for Peacekeeping, aimed at eradicating violence and promoting peace, telecasted a video montage entitled Nithyananda Dhyanapidam Ashram resumes regular activities. And on this day, the Nithyananda Dhyanapidam Adinam continued activities in the sacred space of Banyan Tree, with Adiguru Dakshinamurti Puja in front of Anandeshwara and Anandeshwari offering of prasad and holy bath at White Reservoir 21 foot on the lingam. Evening Arati and Guru Mantra chanting energized the air with the divine presence of Supreme Founder of Hinduism. A video presentation was shared to the public on this day highlighting the activities mentioned above and ended with a message from His Divine Holiness. We thank millions of devotees who have stood by these last few days.
तं नित्या जन्मना व्रज श्रयत इन्दिरा नित्या शश्वदत्रहि दयितदृश्यतां नित्या दिक्षु तावका स्वयि धृता सर्व नित्यास्त्वां विचिन्वते भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा शरदुदाश्रये नित्या साधुजातस सरसिचिदर नित्या श्रीमुषादृश सुरतनाथ ते नित्या शुल्कदासिका वरदनिग्नतो नित्यानेह किं वद भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा
On 13th March 2011, on this day, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism elaborated on how wealth can be equated to the life energy we express. He also explained that everyone wants wealth, but they do not increase the life energy in them to the level they wanted. So if they do not have wealth, they shouldn't blame anybody because they themselves are not expressing life in them and the life energy is not happening in them. The Supreme Founder of Hinduism also shared that wealth itself is not wrong. The concept about wealth, if it is correct and proper, not only it is not wrong, it will be right. He went on to present first few basic concepts about wealth properly. First, when a man should decide to create wealth, not to steal, he will have wealth and create fulfillment. And his energy will be towards creating wealth, not destroying others. The consciousness attitude which works towards creating wealth makes us non-violent because our whole energy becomes creative. Creating wealth brings tremendous interest in life and non-violence. Running parallel on that day, Supreme Founder of Hinduism also organized and presided over a free medical camp and Anada in Kailasa and Tirunamale, Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham. We're going to be watching a very beautiful video where the Supreme Founder of Hinduism expands on the wealth consciousness. So before entering into the satsang, let's have a short break. Please stay tuned.
Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to Kailasa. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment.
Right understanding about wealth is life. I wanted all of you to understand donating or doing charity is nothing wrong, great. Sharing is nothing wrong, great. But being cheated is something seriously wrong. People tend to mix being cheated and charity together. No. If you want to donate and share, great, nothing wrong. But you are doing some work, somebody steals, cheats your money, is something seriously wrong. Be intelligent. Be little more practical. Stop the mental blocks and a deep hatred you carry for work. Please understand, as Krishna says, Gahano karmano gati. Life's flow is work. If you are not creating wealth, all your work is happening in wrong direction. Your work is happening more in the line of destruction, not in right direction.
Putting all my trust in you, 'cause you know it's best for me to lead a blissful life, a life with no more strife. I can't believe the things I do, just to spend a little time with you, nothing will compare. I know you will take care.
You're always showing us compassion. Your love is endless like an ocean. Nithyananda, Nithyananda. My life's become a meditation.
Yes. On 13 March 2012, on this day, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism conducted the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, the morning presidential address, and the Day of the Avatar and the Sarva Darshan that took place in Adi Kailasa, Bengaluru Adina. Supreme Founder of Hinduism also elaborated on how the moment he performed to our maximum capacity. Today, our maximum capacity will automatically increase tomorrow. Because if we raise our capacity to 10 units, immediately God is there to supply 100 units of possibilities. Expressing our maximum capacity means continuously working and constantly breaking the record we set. He further elaborated on how, when we see Him, we are doing the best thing we can do to ourselves when He sees us. The cosmos is doing the best thing it can do to us. So, if you want to expand your dimension, then he explained that we should be ready to work with the CEO, the Cosmic Enlightened Officer. On 13th March 2013, Supreme Founder of Hinduism conducted the intro class of the Inner Awakening Convention, in which he revealed a new definition for the tattva of authenticity, and authenticity is living at the peak of our capability. We determine our ultimate capacity by becoming aware of what we expect of ourselves. Part of it is from our inner self image, called Mamakara in Sanskrit. Two other portions of our self expectation are projected out from our suppressed ideas about ourselves and are reflected back to us in what others ask for us. They are called Ahankara, what others believe we already are, and Anyakara, what others hope or wish we will become. Once we understand that others are merely showing us what we expect of ourselves, we have found the path to self realization and achieved a state of authenticity. Supreme Founder of Hinduism also gave a new definition of freedom. Freedom has nothing to do with external change. New car, new home, new job. Every time we don't enjoy the old one, this is actually just restlessness. True freedom means aligning our free will with the possibilities we create for ourselves in life. 13th March 2014, on this day, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism conducted the Day 8 of the Inner Awakening at Haridwar, Uttarakhand, India, and initiated all the delegates into the process of completing with others. And later on that day, Supreme Founder of Hinduism was invited in a Bandara by Mahamandaleshwar Swami Sri 1008 Atmananji Maharaj of the Mahanirvani Akara. Supreme Founder of Hinduism partook in the Bandara in the company of many other prominent Hindu leaders such as Mahamandaleshwar Swami Sri 1008 Atmananji Maharaj, the Mahamandaleshwar Sri Arjupuriji Maharaj, and Swami Vishweshwaranandji Maharaj, and the 11th President of Surat Giri Bangla Haridwar and the President of Sannyas Ashrama Devasthana in Wild Parle, West Mumbai. 13th March 2015, Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, continued on the Living Advaita series of addresses and initiations from the Upanishads. This day's Akashic revelation was a profound delivery of the Ishavasya Upanishad, verse 6. The Supreme Founder of Faith explained how the Upanishads are a conscious acid wash, helping us to mature our aspirations. He provided techniques for internalizing verse 6 to gain a deep understanding of how we are part of everything and everything is part of us. These techniques reminded us that we are a mirror and those around us are mirrors. Conflicts or completion that exists outside of us exists inside also. So let us now watch a very beautiful video clip on 13th March 2015, which tells and which describes the daily activities which happens in Adi Kailasa, Bangalore, Adinam, and around the world, around the Kailasas, around the world.
IA, every day when I go for darshan, Swami used to either tease or he will scold something. And in the middle of the IA, I felt like every time I go to Swamiji or anywhere we go, Swami will only scold. And then I felt, why is he doing this? Then I thought, okay, I'll leave this program and go. But I don't know what happened that moment. I just thought, no, I will not leave. I know what Swami does is the best, so I'll stay and I will listen to Swamiji and decide. I'll say yes for Swamiji. And that
especially Varanasi, Tirtha, the Ganga. In Kamikagama, Mahadeva says, Ganga is the ever pure water. Ganga, Tirtha, Sthala. What better Sthala you will get than Varanasi? His very own address. What better place you will find? An Achala Murti, Viswanatha, Sachala Murti, Gurudeva. And the concept you are going to work is Shivoham. After death, where you are going to go, prepare yourself for that. The best place to prepare yourself for the journey of after death is Varanasi. Actually, this Varanasi inner awakening is going to be the experience of Upanishads, literally. Varanasi is the place where you live even death. You live even death.
Yes, on 13th March 2016, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism explained how we need certain liberating thought currents, which can better be described as Kundalini currents, to prepare us for receiving initiation into spiritual powers. Supreme Founder of Hinduism shared in this session the insight that each of us hold on to some fundamental right, the one thing that makes our life worthwhile, the one thing for which we feel for achieving that. I tolerate all this, but even when we make that one thing a reality in our life, many times we end up not feeling satisfied or fulfilled by it. Because the only fundamental right we have is to be blissful, to awaken the bliss chemistry in us. So, what is the right context to awaken the bliss chemistry in us? Supreme Founder of Hinduism explained that there is only one context that will awaken the bliss chemistry in a constant, stable, and permanent way, and shared for the delegates to cognize. The physiological, the psychological, and neurological ups and downs are not you. In every single moment, no matter what circumstances you face, you can start the bliss chemistry in you because you are Mahadeva. In the LSP session, Supreme Founder of Hinduism invite everyone to do Vakya studies on this video, to cherish, chew, contemplate, and imbibe these teachings so that they form their mental setup and prepare them for initiations in 70 of Mahadeva's spiritual powers during the Kumbh Mela May 2016 that was scheduled to happen in Ujjain. On 13th March 2017, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism elaborated on the spiritual alchemy project called Darshan Mandala. Supreme Founder of Hinduism shared that this is the best spiritual alchemy project Sarashwari and Supreme Founder of Hinduism made it into reality. It has 46 garbhas and carries the energy which is independently intelligent to keep our neurology in the space of Sadashivoham. 43 are on top, 3 are inside. Below there is a Sri Chakra in 2D dimension. Above the same Sri Chakra in 3D dimension that represents the whole cosmos. The whole cosmos actually, if we go millions of light years away and capture the cosmos, it will look exactly like that. That is the way exactly cosmos is structured. that 43 triangles, the Meru, that's the way exactly cosmos is structured, and that represents the whole cosmic energy. Inside the three energies that represents Shiva, Devi, and Supreme Power of Hinduism. All the three energies, Paramashiva's form is given with thousands of heads and thousands of hands, and Devi sitting on the lap, and Paramashiva is grazing. This is the best ultimate mandala and can be worshipped as a deity also. Later that day, the Sadashivam delegates participated in the holy procession that took place in Adi Kailasa, Bidadi, Adina.
Spiritual, this Sadashiva Mandala you are having, I should say this is the best spiritual alchemy product Sadashiva revealed, and we are able to make it into reality. It has 46 garbha. The garbha means the tube, the golden tube. It has the energy which is independently intelligent to keep your neurology in the space of Sadashivoham. 43 are on the top, 3 are inside. Below there is a Sri Chakra in 2D dimension. Above the same Sri Chakra in 3D dimension that represents the whole cosmos. The whole cosmos, actually if you go millions of light years away and capture the cosmos, it will look exactly like that. That is the way the exactly cosmos is structured. That 43 triangles, the Meru. That's the way exactly cosmos is structured. And I can very comfortably say I verified it. And that represents the whole cosmic energy. That 43 garbhas on it to make that 43 energies alive. Inside the 3 energy, actually 3 is inside. That represents Sadashiva, Devi and me. All the 3 energies.
On 13th March 2018, the Supreme Pandu of Hinduism conducted the Nithyananda Satsang under Vishesha Diksha. Supreme Pandu of Hinduism performed the second level Diksha, the Vishesha Diksha, which is a gift by Sadashiva to deepen the experience of Sadashivoham in the disciple. Through this Diksha, Sadashiva gives the disciple the access and the right to connect with him through a sacred Shiva Puja. In this Diksha, the disciple is also blessed with the Shivalinga made out of pure spatika for his personal puja, the Atmartha Puja. Later that day, the delegates shared their experience of the death meditation process. Supreme Pandu of Hinduism also presided over the day 4 of the Nitya Yoga teachers' trainings. And anything done in the presence of an avatar bears results much beyond logic, much beyond any results that come from self-effort. Here we can visibly see this truth and breakthroughs happening with participants of the Nitya Yoga teachers training on just day 4 of the program.
Mahadeva says in Kamikagama, a village should have naturally formed honeycombs. If the natural bees are growing honeycombs, means that air pollution, understand, for a bee to survive, 4 things are required. First thing, the land has to be pure. Second thing, from that land, the flowers which come up, they have to be pure, means air has to be pure. Third, the water source has to be pure. Only then the honey which comes in that water, in that flower will be pure. So the bee can drink that honey, flourish and build honeycomb. If there is a place, natural honeycomb farming, Sadashiva says that is a blessed ground. Start living there, I reside there. Now I understand why he says what he says. Look around our campus and count how many natural beecombs, honeycombs.
Yesterday again, His Holiness performed the second level Diksha, Vishesha Diksha, which is a gift by Sadashiva to deepen the experience of Sadashivoham in the disciple. Through this Diksha, Sadashiva gives the disciple the access and the right to connect with him through the sacred Shiva Puja. In this Diksha, the disciple is also blessed with a Shivalinga made of pure spatika for his personal puja, the Atmartha Puja.
I can feel that my energy is merging with this ultimate source of energy, and tears were continuously coming. I'm looking around me, it is me, and there was no thought at that time. I cannot explain the feeling in words actually. And I felt so light after that. Then at that time, Ma told that you relive all fear and death, what you have written in your book. But actually at that time, already all the incompletions, fear, death, all melt. I just want to sit in the feet of Sadashiva and I want to gaze him for few minutes.
Anything done in the presence of an avatar bears results much beyond logic, much beyond any results that come from self-effort. Here you visibly see this truth with the breakthroughs happening with participants of the Nitya Yoga Teachers Training on just day 4 of the program. In the Around the World segment, we bring news today of a beautiful Gomata Puja conducted in Nithyananda Houston Adinam, exactly per the Agamas. After the puja, everyone was served the Mahaprasadam on traditional banana leaves. With Swamiji's grace and blessings, the children of the Houston Adinam performed a wonderful Durga story to spellbound audiences. Parents shared how amazing it was to see their children flowering with the qualities of all gods and goddesses and with the powers, the Shaktis, they were initiated into by Swamiji.
One who indeed lives by seeing as it is
the whole existence, all the manifest and unmanifest existing in the consciousness itself, and the consciousness existing in the whole existence thus does not feel violated or hates anything. I am what my intention to be. Anything other than that, physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not me.
Nithyanandam, discover your hidden
Yes, it was a very beautiful video where we saw the daily activities and the contribution of the Supreme Founder of Hinduism. On 13 March 2019, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism shared a message through his official Facebook page to all of his disciples in his own words. I sincerely request all of you to read this article and truly understand and share it with the whole world. This research and conclusions prove the super science revealed by Paramashiva is the ultimate reality. Now only the modern science is trying to understand the super science of Paramashiva. Please share it with the whole world. Science is based on facts that are established by independent observations agreed by everyone. But the scientists at Harvard universities, mostly quantum labs, have now shown that in the quantum world, facts may depend on who observes them. So here we have put the link. If you go to this link, you have the entire article written. Next, on 13 March 2019, there was a ritual which was performed, the Guru Aticharam. So let us look at some of the highlights from the Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam on 13th March 2019.
On March 13th, the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam celebrated the Guru Aticharam. On this day, we worship Guru and seek his blessings. We worship Lord Dakshinamurti as he is the embodiment of the Adi Guru and the presiding deity of Jupiter, the planet in motion on this special occasion. Disciples and devotees around the world declared their new conscious decision, Sankalpa, for the new cycle and got Guru's blessings in order for them to be supported in these higher calling decisions.
On 13 March 2020, the Supreme Council of Hinduism presided over the day 11 of Oneness without Adira Dhyan convention that was being held in Kailasa, Tirunamai, Arunachal Pradesh. Supreme Council of Hinduism revealed, expounded on the cosmic principle, healing problems humanity faces. It's our spiritual responsibility, and during the everyday life public address Nityananda Satsang, Supreme Father of Hinduism stated that when love is triggered, Tyaga will be triggered. He then iterated further about the fact that doing Tyaga of mood swings is the highest Tyaga and suggested the Nitya Puja and Nitya Yoga as the best of renunciation. Supreme Founder of Hinduism explained that on Panchayapatni Vratam, they rehearsals as samyama with only panagam, buttermilk, and coconut water, recommend further to add neem leaf and turmeric. With the grace of the Parashakti Supreme Founder of Hinduism, initiated everyone into the Panchayapatni Vratam. On 13th March 2021, on this day, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism presided over the Panchayapatni Vratam fasting prayer on the Maheshwara Puja and Supreme Founder of Hinduism revealed a subtle but profound truth on sincerity in tapas. Supreme Founder of Hinduism also shared that when a sannyasi is at a crossroads of two vows, when two agamic references are crossing each other, choosing the most righteous vow is Uttama tapas, while choosing the pleasant is Madhyama tapas. Failing in both is Adama tapas. So with this, we come to the conclusion of the glimpses of the glories of the past. We hope that you enjoyed the seeing the various contributions which Supreme Founder of Hinduism has done to the society throughout the years. So let us now get ready. So let's now get ready to receive the darshan of the Parashakti. We will now be entering into the meditation. So please sit straight, close your eyes, and be in the deep meditative state to receive the Supreme Founder of Hinduism grace and blessings.